Let's take a look at the difference between frequency and relative frequency. In this example, we have an insurance company believes that people with some color cars are more likely to get in accidents. To research this, they examined police reports for 210 recent total loss collisions, and the data is summarized in the frequency table below. So first off, to read this, color blue means a blue car. There were 21 out of 210 at total loss collisions. So of the 210, 21 were blue. To double check this 10%, we work out 21 divided by the total 210 and then multiply that answer by 100 to get a percent. Here we can see where they got the 10%. So for the rest of this table, you either know the frequency and need to find the relative frequency, or you know the relative frequency and need to figure out the frequency. So to check the relative frequency of 10%, we could do 10 divided by 100, there's your 10%, times the original 210, and we should get 21, which we do. So we can test the frequency giving the relative frequency, or the relative frequency giving frequency. So for the green 42, we would take 42 and divide by 210, 0.2, let's multiply that by 100, 20. So we have 20% for the relative frequency. Now this one's silly because we see 20% is 42, so we should get 42, but if you have a relative frequency of 20%, 20 divided by 100, that's 20%, times the total of 210, that should give us 42. Okay, there's 3 more to work out. Go ahead and pause the video while you fill out the relative frequency and the frequencies for the last 3 spots. What you should get is 16.7% rounded, 14.3%, and 40. To do a quick double check to make sure we've accounted for everybody, we can add up the frequencies. This should add up to the total number of 210. Good. And we can also add up the relative frequencies. And because of the rounding, this might be off a tiny bit, but this should be 100. This one, the rounding happened to work out perfectly. Sometimes the rounding goes such that it's like 99.9 or 100.1, but you know that it's essentially right other than rounding. All right, I hope this helps.